So, the other day I was at a networking event, and I was talking to somebody about Ayurveda and Vedic sciences, and the fact that I spent 30 days in India, and I learned hatha yoga while I was out there. And they were asking me about a breathing technique. What is it that they can do in order to regulate their breathing? So I showed them this little technique that I learned while I was at Isha Yoga Center. So basically, it's called Nadi Suddhi. And this technique has been used by yogis for many, many, many years. So the idea is you position your fingers, hang on. Okay, you position your fingers like that. If you can see. So there, and okay, it's really tricky on camera to okay, so yes, like that. Okay, so the idea is you always start with an exhalation. So please watch what I'm doing first. So you exhale as much as you can. Well, you exhale fully until you can't exhale anymore. And then you close off your nostril with your thumb, and then you release. Let me just show you, and then I'll explain it. So your thumb has to be on your right nostril. So just pinch sort of the bridge of your nose so that you're unable to actually breathe out of that side of your nose. And then what you're going to do is to fully exhale out of your left nostril. So and then what I'm going to do is actually just very quickly and smoothly make that transition. So I'm now bringing my fingers to do the same with my with my left nostril. So closing that off, and then inhaling fully through my right nostril. Switch. 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 And the idea is that you continue to do this for at least 3 minutes to start with, and the maximum you should ever do this for is 7 minutes. So it's a form of pranayama. It's a breathing exercise. It's supposed to help to regulate your breathing. Nadi Shuddhi has many other benefits too, which I will cover in a separate video in more detail. Just a few tips to remind you when you're doing your Nadi Shuddhi. You can either sit on a chair with your left hand sort of palm turned upwards and gently resting on your knees. So your head must be upright. You should never do, basically, your Nadi Shuddhi, you should never do that. Or am I using the wrong fingers? No, I'm not. So you should never sort of have your head down like that, or your head should never be too up like that. It should always be just level when you're doing your Nadi Shuddhi. Now you can, for maximum effect, I usually close my eyes when I'm doing this. It just helps me to really center myself through the breathing exercise. So you can actually just set a timer on your phone to go off when your 3 minutes is up, or eventually when you're feeling more comfortable with the technique, when your 7 minutes is up. And for those of you who have asthma, this is actually really, really good. Oh, and by the way, don't forget, you're never breathing through your mouth, so you always keep your mouth closed, not sort of like tightly closed, but just very subtly closed. So that's all I have to cover about Nadi Shuddhi for today. As I say, I will do a separate video which will walk you through the health benefits of Nadi Shuddhi. For now, I just want to thank you for watching this video.